Wait a minute here, Michael.
Look at all these incredibly tall trees.
What is wrong with them today?
They look perfectly straight right now.
Nature is not usually perfectly straight.
Let me explain this strange place today.
Look down this incredibly long line.
The trees are standing like green soldiers.
Yes, they are in perfect straight rows.
This place is called a tree plantation.
What is a plantation, exactly?
It is a special planted wood farm.
So this is not a natural forest.
Mother Nature did not make this place.
The spaces between trees are exactly equal.
People measured the ground very carefully.
They wanted everything perfectly straight today.
I do not see many small bushes.
They clear the small bushes away quickly.
All the trees look exactly the same.
Yes, they were planted on the same day.
It is very quiet in here today.
Animals prefer messy and wild natural places.
Plantations are too open for wild animals.
Animals need places to hide very safely.
There are no good hiding spots here.
It feels like a strange green city.
Let us talk about the tree planters.
Who planted all these big trees today?
Forestry workers planted them many years ago.
Did they dig holes with small shovels?
They used special machines for help.
Machines can dig holes very fast indeed.
How tiny were the trees back then?
They were very small baby tree seedlings.
Imagine millions of baby trees right here.
They planted them in perfectly straight lines.
They used long ropes to measure carefully.
I take very good care of them.
They protected them from bad, hungry bugs.
Trees grow very slowly every single day.
Forestry is a very long waiting game.
I respect those hard workers so much.
We really need these big tree plantations.
Why do we need them so much?
We need them to protect wild woods.
They give us very important building materials.
Let us talk about useful wood now.
Why do we grow trees on farms?
We need a lot of wood every day.
Wood is very useful for all humans.
We use wood to build our houses.
We also make very nice wooden furniture.
Your notebooks are made from trees.
We use too much paper at school.
That is why tree plantations are important.
We cut these planted trees down instead.
So we don't cut wild forests?
Exactly. We save the wild, beautiful forests.
We only use the plantation wood today.
That is a very smart system today.
We grow exactly what we really need.
Do they plant new ones after cutting?
Yes, they always plant new baby seedlings.
The natural cycle starts all over again.
This makes me feel much better now.
Plantations protect the true home of nature.
Where are we going to walk next?
We are leaving the straight lines now.
Get ready for the wild, natural woods.
The dirt path is getting much smaller.
The straight lines are completely disappearing now.
We are walking away from the plantation.
It is becoming much darker in here.
The tree branches are blocking the sun.
Please watch your step carefully right here.
I almost tripped over that big rock.
The ground is getting very bumpy now.
I have to walk much more slowly.
This feels like a fun, small adventure.
The air smells completely different right here.
It smells like wet, green, natural earth.
That is the true smell of nature.
The plantation smelled very dry yesterday.
I can hear a small water stream.
We are getting closer to the center.
My legs are getting a little tired.
We have finally arrived at the border.
It looks like a thick green wall.
We are crossing into a new place.
I am very ready to see it.
Welcome to the beautiful, wild, natural forest.
This place looks completely different from before.
Everything is so very messy right here.
Nobody planted these trees in straight lines.
The trees are growing in random places.
Nature loves a beautiful, messy look.
There are bushes growing everywhere around us.
Plants are fighting for the warm sunlight.
Look at that strangely shaped old tree.
Its branches are twisted and very crooked.
It had to bend to find light.
The plantation was very neat and tidy.
This wild place is completely free today.
I see plants growing on other trees.
Those are called beautiful green climbing vines.
Every inch of space is completely full.
The natural forest is a busy city.
I feel very small in this place.
Some of these trees are centuries old.
I love this messy and wild look.
It feels much more real today.
Let us examine the different green leaves.
Mother Nature is an amazing green artist.
Who put all the tiny seeds here?
Mother Nature is the very best farmer.
How does the wind plant a tree?
The wind blows small seeds far away.
They land safely on the soft dirt.
Then the rain helps the seeds grow.
Animals also help plant the tiny seeds.
Squirrels bury nuts deep in the ground.
Sometimes they forget where they hide them.
Then the lost brown nut grows up.
Birds also drop seeds from the sky.
Nature works together in perfect wild harmony.
A natural forest plants its own future.
It does not need noisy human machines.
The plantation needed a lot of help.
This wild forest is strong and independent.
I feel very safe inside this forest.
Many creatures feel the exact same way.
Mother Nature is incredibly smart and wise.
Now look at the different tree shapes.
The plantation had only one tree type.
This place has many different tree types.
A natural forest needs a large variety.
Different trees help each other survive easily.
I see trees with sharp green needles.
The needle trees stay green all year.
Look at the bark on that trunk.
It is very rough and dark gray.
This other tree is smooth and brown.
Every tree species has a special job.
Do they talk to each other underneath?
They share important chemical messages down there.
The roots act like a secret telephone.
The mixed trees stop bad sickness easily.
One disease cannot kill all of them.
Variety keeps the forest extremely healthy today.
It is like a giant green painting.
Every tree is a totally different color.
I could stare at this all day.
Let us look at the messy dirt.
Look at all these dead brown leaves.
The ground is very messy today.
A natural forest is never perfectly clean.
Those dead leaves are very important today.
Why are the dead leaves so important?
They become good food for the soil.
The dirt smells like dark, sweet coffee.
Healthy soil is always dark and soft.
I see a big fallen trunk on the ground.
It is rotting quietly on the ground.
There are mushrooms growing on it today.
Mushrooms help break down the old wood.
They clean the forest floor very perfectly.
The plantation did not have dead trees.
A natural forest recycles everything by itself.
Death brings new life right back here.
Nothing is wasted in the natural forest.
Everything has a very special purpose today.
I will not call it messy anymore.
It is a very smart working system.
I hear a lot of noise here.
The natural forest is extremely loud today.
I hear many different birds singing together.
The plantation was very quiet earlier today.
Birds love the thick leaves and branches.
I see a small brown rabbit hiding.
The messy ground provides excellent hiding spots.
Big, dangerous animals cannot find them easily.
Small animals need a very wild home.
A beautiful deer is looking at us.
Do not move too fast right now.
The beautiful deer is eating green leaves.
A natural forest is a giant supermarket.
Animals can find everything they need here.
I promise to never disturb their peace.
Look at this incredibly beautiful green space.
This place is incredibly beautiful right now.
Mother Nature is the very best gardener.
The vivid colors are rich and vibrant.
A natural forest has a million colors.
I can even feel the fresh air alive today.
You are feeling the heartbeat of nature.
The whole green forest is breathing together.
I used to like perfectly straight lines.
Now I prefer this wild, messy look.
Perfection is not always straight, clean lines.
Sometimes perfection is wild and completely free.
Everything here works together like pure magic.
The tiny bugs help the tall trees.
It is an ancient and perfect system.
Humans cannot create something this amazingly complex.
We can only protect its great beauty.
I want to stay in this garden.
The natural forest will always wait here.
I will bring my friends here tomorrow.
Let us talk about their different values.
Which forest is actually better for us?
Both forests are very important for Earth.
But the natural forest has more animals.
Natural forests protect the wild animal homes.
Why is the straight plantation important too?
If we do not have tree plantations,
We will cut the beautiful natural forests.
we need wood for paper and houses.
We use the plantation to get wood.
Then we leave the wild animals alone.
The plantation protects the wild natural forest.
Plantations give us exactly what we need.
They work together to save our planet.
We cannot survive without the wild woods.
I'm glad we have both forests.
Balance is the secret of the world.
The straight lines save the messy woods.
You are a very smart student indeed.
I respect all the green trees now.
Let's walk back to the car.
I really love all the trees now.
Every single tree is a beautiful gift.
They all work very hard for us.
When I use my white paper notebook,
I will think about the straight plantation.
using less paper saves more living trees.
I promise to recycle my old paper.
Recycling is a very wonderful daily habit.
When I walk in a natural forest,
I will respect the small wild bugs.
I will only take beautiful pictures today.
Nature will always welcome your kind heart.
This was a very fun walking trip.
We learned about two different green worlds.
I am full of good forest energy.
The car is waiting at the border.
Goodbye to the beautiful trees and animals.
It is time to review our words.
We learned some very interesting words today.
Do you remember the tree farm name?
We call it a big planted forest.
The trees grow in perfectly straight lines.
What about the messy and free forest?
That is the beautiful natural wild forest.
Do you like straight or natural forests?
Tell us your answer in the comments.
If you're committed to making this,
15-minute plan a part of your life.
show your energy by smashing that like button.
Be a hero by sharing this video today.
Subscribe and smash that notification bell right now.